Good morning and welcome back over to one of our favorite places to come to, into Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay. As you do know, this has a lot of coasters, but also you do know it is summertime, so I think it's going to be a little busy today. So we are going to try to do as much as we can today, but also stop and see some of the RMC Gwazi update. We haven't been in some time, so probably a decent amount has been done. A lot of talk has been that they've put some track down, so we'll see if we can see any of that. Try to ride the Sky Ride if it's running today. There is a little bit of weather around, but it's not enough, I don't think, to be a big deal. But I think we're gonna go see what the quick queue pricing today is, and maybe try to use that so we can do all the rides. Because there goes Cheetah Hunt. See, we can do everything because there's been some rides we haven't done in some time, and I really want to do almost all the coasters here. So let's head on in, get through security because it'll be a while because it's a long line today. It took us about 10 minutes to get through security and through the main entrance area, but we were looking at the express pass, or the express pass, the quick queue for Busch Gardens today, and quick queue is always, it depends on the day, that's pricing will vary. So like today, it is, for a single use one, is $79.99, which is 80 bucks. Which is very expensive, but if you look in middle of August, it goes down to like $23 a ticket. So yeah, unfortunately it doesn't look like we will do quick queue today, but I think we'll try to do as much as we can. Don't promise that we can do everything, but definitely do want to come up here and look at RMC Gwazi. So kind of coming up, and you can't really see much when you walk up to like the station area. It will be interesting to see what they do with the station area when it opens, because it is scheduled to open next year, but there's no time frame, there's no announcement, no track layout yet. But we are starting to see them do a lot of work. Like right there, they used to be one of the old lift hills, and they've repurposed part of it for, it looks like a big turn. And I do know that the lift hill is supposed to go smack dab down the middle of the old track layout. Oh, they've covered this up. Must be coming in and out of this area now as well. But you can see they've cleared some of the stuff out of the old queue. So definitely, like I said, we still got a while before this thing does come into, like comes to Busch Gardens. We still have to wait till next year, but I'm hoping with IAPA being in November, we should get some announcement of it, of something, what the new name's probably gonna be, what the layout, the track, and the train, because it looked like someone said it was purple track was here. I think we'll get a better view of it when we ride the Sky Ride, but you can see there's a bunch of cranes, and you can always tell what's new track or like what's new structure because it's like it's a brighter thing, and plus anything that's new will have like steel and reinforcements on it. So any of that pieces of like wood over there are brand new. But they repurposed part of one of the old lift hills for it. So this was over here, this is like one of the festival walkways. So this is the area that opens up when they had the festival time frame. And you can kind of see, as Allie's pointing at the new Tigress, which she cried on the first time we did it. But if you look over, you can kind of see all that wood structure being worked on. And you can see there's some pieces of metal coming off one of the, this is one of the old lift hills as well. You see metal pieces starting to come off of it, so it's hard to see it. That's why I like riding the Sky Ride, because you can get a really good view of that was a weird bird sound. But yeah, you can see some parts of the old wood has been taken down gradually, and they put in like new steel structure. We'll go up and around and see if we can see anything over past the Garden Gate Cafe over here. I always like the little macaws they have out here. And they're really nice.
So cute.
Because you have a little blue one and a little... Oh, he poked his butt. I think he just sneezed. Uh-oh. Are they fighting each other? Oh, he just pooed. I just caught that on camera.
Oh, there's a green lizard that you... Hello, baby.
So what's kind of... You can kind of see, it looks like pieces of like metal. So right up here, so you're looking over the cafe again. It seems like a piece of metal right there. And that could be like something for one of the turns, because I think they're gonna have so one of the new turns that they start doing is called a wave turn, which is, it may turn left, but you're banked to the right. So you kind of follow it on the outside, and it gives like a weird sensation of zero G. But I know they're using most of the old lift hills for new turns, it looks like, and possibly like inversions. But the lift hill is being built from the ground up, because they do have to build it taller, and they have to give it a really steep drop. So they can't use the old lift hills because they were off to the sides. So they have to build a brand new one up the middle, and they're going to use the old lift hills as new turns for the ride. Oh yeah, Allie's favorite thing to see every time we're here. See, now we're all the way on the other side. This was one of the areas that you can come in and out of the walkway area. But you can see right up here, there's more of that steel. It's more of that steel they're using, and then they usually use that steel when it's between the track and the start of the wood base. So, but I think that middle crane, I think that crane right there is what's being used to build the lift hill. So that's pretty cool. I think we'll go into Sesame Street, like the Sesame Street area, because you can see pretty well over that area. Well, as you know, they have the 50 years and counting. So about 109 days, 12 hours, 39 minutes, and 47 seconds for the 50th anniversary of Sesame Street comes around. You can kind of see through here, there's a little thing in the way, this little gazebo thing. But you can see the difference between the old track and the new track. The new track is that new bright brown color, but you can kind of see where some of the turns may go, because you can see some of the, like up in that area right there, there's some like steel beams. Like I said, steel beams means that it's probably going to be where the new turns are going to be going. You can kind of see some, it looks like outlines of where the track may go as well. We're up here and like, this is, so you want to know where we're at. We're up here in the Sesame Street area, in the back area where the splash pad is, right underneath SheiKra. And you can see there are a ton of new pieces right there. You can see, like I said, all that brown, that's the new stuff. Looks like there's a couple new areas they built in, but they're using a lot of the old track layout and the old structure as well. So it's a good sign. They just have to reinforce it and build it up a little bit more. I think we'll get a really good shot of it when we ride the Sky Ride later. So I came over to the Stanleyville area because I think we're going to try to maybe go over and do Tigress, which is, as you know, the brand new coaster here. It said on the app it was only 25-minute wait now. We will have to double check to make sure it actually is. But Tigress is one of those ones we don't mind waiting a little bit for because we actually really like it. Also, you can't buy quick queue for it by itself yet. You have to buy it with the Unlimited Plus. And so like the quick queue here has one-time ride only. Or like you can ride everything once with quick queue. You have unlimited, which means you can do it as many times as you want. And then there's quick queue Unlimited Plus, which is the version that includes Tigress. Alrighty, Tigress, see what the wait time is. I'm hoping it's very consistent with what they're posting on the app, because it's only 25 minutes. I'll wait 25 minutes for it. It is very quick loading too. Like surprisingly for this like Skyrocket model, which only has one train at a time. Yeah, the line's just kind of long. Let's see, they're coming out the corner here, because I know up that area is about 20-30 minutes. Okay, it's not around the corner. Yeah, it doesn't come all the way around the corner. Let's see what they're posting it at. Alright, so Tigress is supposed to get a 30-minute wait, so I think we're gonna go ahead and put the stuff in the locker. I'm gonna grab the GoPro. I think we're gonna do Tigress. Jesus! Wow. Hello.
Whee! I kept my eyes open. Jeez, wow. So nice up here.
So I ended up waiting about 30 minutes, but that's because, as you saw, we waited for the front row. Man. That is still such a fun ride. Like, it is so smooth. It's such a unique thing because of the fact that it's that Skyrocket model, so it's literally just one go around. But man, that was such a fun time. So I don't know what we're gonna do now. I think we're gonna try to go over and see what maybe SheiKra's wait time is. We did look up, and Kumba was like 5-10 minutes, so we'll probably end up going to do that. But there is a little bit of rain starting to move in, so that could be a little bit be a small issue if it starts raining. So we'll just deal with that if it comes to it. So yeah, SheiKra is about 25-minute wait, but we did see that the big tour group that was there before us was now just getting in line. So even though this ride does move really fast, I think it's just a matter of it's a longer wait today, and I think they're only loading one train at a time. So I think they're only running one train at a loading one train at a time today, not the normal double they can. So I think we'll head over towards like where Kumba is, and maybe come back and do, if the sky ride's running, so maybe see if we can do the sky ride so we can see more of Gwazi. So I think because there is some weather moving in, I think the sky ride's actually down right now because there's a guy out front. Like it's telling us that it's closed, so won't be able to do the sky ride right now because if you kind of look over this area, you can see how much darker it's getting. So I don't know if that's a little storm rolling in or what. So I think we'll head over towards like Kumba and Pantopia area, see if we can do something over there. And then maybe just work our way over towards like the cheetah hunt area, maybe try to ride Kumba back, maybe? Not sure. But lines aren't too bad today. Like Tigress, which is the newest attraction, was only a 30-minute wait. Sheikah is about 25. Kumba was 5 to 10. Hallie and Salkova's Curse was like 20 minutes. I'm pretty sure Montu's like 5 because that's always a short wait. So yeah. So let's see what we can do. Since we normally don't do some of this stuff, I think we're going to go through the Tiger Trail area because with it being a little bit busier today, we're going to try to see if we can see any of the animals. Because normally we don't stop and look at the animals. So we come over here so we can see any tigers. Oh, there's actually a tiger. There's a couple tigers over there. You can see sitting on top of the little like thing you can actually go into. Yeah, he doesn't have so many stripes. But they're just sleeping away like big cats do. See, yeah. They're all sleeping. It's nap time for all of them. I like that one's kind of got his paw on the wall. You can see right there. Oop. Yeah. Expect this one woke back up now. It's kind of just looking around. Ali did make a comment that this one does have a lighter color stripes on it. It's not like truly dark colors, light stripes. Look at that. I really like the coloring of that one. Wonder where the tiger's heading. Changing spots. Something's going on. That was the one that was sitting on top of the little lookout area thing, so it looks like he moved.
Oh yeah.
Huh. I don't think he's quite sure what he wants to do. Wow. Oh. Walking up this way over towards Kumba, which apparently the word in like Swahili means roar. That's the big reason why it's like so loud. It's like that's the unique thing of it. Also with the double corkscrew. So it doesn't look like it's got a long line. It looks like they're running one train. It looks like they're running only one train.
That's cool.
Can't tell if they're running only one train or not. pretty much walked right on to Kumba, which I always feel like it's a good thing because it's always fun to do. But as we left, we heard thunder. Now, it doesn't mean that technically there's like sky to, oh, there it is again. There's like sky to ground lightning, but I think that's a big reason why the sky ride was down, is because I think they have to be down a lot earlier than everyone else. So it could be a bad chance that we may have to cut our day very short here at Busch Gardens. I mean, that's one good thing though, was having annual passes. We can come whenever we want. But unfortunately, there is storms rolling in, and it may be a while because I think Tampa always gets them first before like Orlando. So
Yes.
yeah.
I lived here my whole life. I would know that we get more storms before anyone else does.
Well, it's because it's right on the coast, so that's a big reason why.
That too.
Yeah, so we just walked into Pantopia, and yeah, it's very dark. Once you get past this, just look at the difference of the sky. So right there, nice and clean, and then that is a little scary dark. And then there's a huge mister they have over there now. That's all. That's impressive. But I will tell you, people still ask me this, you know, is the Phoenix still running? No, still not running. No, and like every time, I don't know if they've completely redone it or something or what, but like last time we came, there were dummies on it, like little like water dummies on it. Now there's nothing on it, so I don't know. It's just a weird thing because it's been down like for the last like year and a half, it feels like now at this point. Well, kind of off in the distance over there in front of the black clouds that are about to roll in, some new track work for RMC Gwazi. Now, like I said, that's new track because it's that lighter color brown and it's got some steel on it. That is one of the old lift tails that they've remodified to the new setup. Yeah, it just seems to be getting a lot darker, a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be. I mean, we had an idea that there's a chance that it could storm, just because it is, with it being Florida, it always rains. But like, we thought we had a little bit more time today, just because how much later it's been raining and storming in Orlando. But I'll tell you, one of the things though is, everywhere I look, it seemed like I could see part of the new Gwazi stuff. I mean, right there, that's that piece I was showing you earlier over in Pantopia. You see how much cleaner the wood is and stuff, and there's a lot of steel in it. I think that's gonna be one of the turns. I wonder if that's gonna be the piece that's actually gonna go through the lift hill, because I know the lift hill has to go in the middle, so. Not sure what exactly is gonna go on with it, but all I do know is the old lift hills are being used for turns, and then they're building a brand new, from the ground up, lift hill to get it up to that over 200 feet tall height. Like I said, right there, you can see that's one of the new sections they're working on for Gwazi. So, but you can see how much cleaner like the wood is. That's a lot of that new wood they put in and some steel for the turn to give it some more support when it's going around the corners at high speeds. Despite the fact that we've been hearing thunder for the last like 5 to 10 minutes, everything's still running for now. But again, you can always hear thunder way before you see any lightning. So, look at the penguins though. Hi. Hello. Y'all just bobbing up and down. Oh, this one's coming up. He's curious. It's like he's you're scratching him. Like he like closes his eye like you're scratching him. That's funny. So unfortunately, we may end up having to call it a day. Allie does not do the greatest with lightning. It actually really freaks her out. And also Allie just said that looks like cheetah hunts cycling out, looks like, for the weather. So I think Allie's running to the Emporium because she does not like lightning one bit. Lightning actually really freaks her out. And that's just one of those little things. So we're actually heading to the front area up to the gift shop to go in there. And it's starting, I can feel a little raindrop starting to happen. So unfortunately, like I said, this may have to cut our day short, because I think we were going to stay till about 2. It's about 1 o'clock right now. I think we're going to have to call it a day. Well, didn't make it out of the park before it started raining. Kind of stuck here now.